Summer 1954. A blind man sits in a bus crawling through the sweltering highways of the American South. Outside the window, it is a country violently divided, a landscape scarred by segregated water fountains and rigid lines drawn in the dust. But inside the bus, the radio is playing, and Ray Charles hears something that splits him wide open. It is a gospel hymn. It Must Be Jesus by the Southern Tones. There is something in that frantic, pulsing rhythm, in that absolute ferocious surrender, that sparks a dangerous idea in the dark. An idea the music industry of the 1950s would consider pure, unadulterated sacrilege. What if you took the sacred, towering architecture of the black church, the holy fire of gospel, and you filled it with human sweat, with street corner desire, with flesh? He calls for his trumpeter, Reynold Richard. Right there, moving down the highway, they begin to dismantle the holy and reconstruct it into something entirely new. They lay a foundation over that driving gospel beat, lifting a bridge straight from the bruised repertoire of bluesman Big Bill Broonzy. What they are building is not gospel. It is certainly not traditional blues. It is a sound the world doesn't even have a name for yet. On November 18, 1954, they walk into the WGST radio station studios of Georgia Tech in Atlanta. They are ready. Ray has been bleeding this song onto stages for the better part of a year. He knows its contours, its sharp edges, its heartbeat like the lines of his own palms. They hit record, and I Got a Woman is committed to tape.
You got it?
Okay, yeah, that's all right.
Now you go ahead and play. I'ma close these drapes.
All right.
I don't want no neighbors looking in.
Well, I got a woman way over town. It's good to me. Oh yeah, I got a woman way over town.
Ray?
It's good to me. Oh yeah.
Ray!
She give me money.
Ray, that's sacrilegious.
By January 1955, the song detonates. It surges to number 1 on the R&B charts, the first of what will be countless victories for Ray Charles. But the triumph is brief, swallowed almost immediately by a deafening roar of outrage. From the pulpits of the southern black churches, the condemnation is swift, immediate, and completely brutal. The faithful accuse him of taking the music of God and dragging it through the mud of pure lust. They say he stole the sacred. But Ray Charles did not steal from gospel. He was raised inside it. He lived in its walls since he was a child. And that, paradoxically, is exactly what makes the betrayal cut so deep for the congregations. He knew exactly what he was dismantling. Then comes the second wave of impact, a different kind of cultural collision. On January 10, 1956, inside the RCA studios in Nashville, Tennessee, a young electric white kid from Memphis steps up to the microphone to cut his own version. His name is Elvis Presley. Presley's recording of I Got a Woman never quite shatters the charts, yet the song embeds itself into his DNA. It becomes a mandatory fixture of his live shows throughout the turbulent 50s. And a decade later, when Elvis resurrects his career and returns to the stage in 1969, after years of cinematic exile, there it is again, the exact same song, tearing through the Las Vegas showrooms, opening nights that would be etched into rock and roll mythology. Cultural appropriation or the ultimate generational bridge? The deeply uncomfortable truth is that history often allows both realities to breathe at the exact same time. But what no critic, no preacher, and no chart metric could ever take away from Ray Charles is the sheer, undeniable gravity of what he built. In 1990, that original, fiery recording from 1954 was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. The arbiters of history at Rolling Stone enshrined it at number 239 on their 500 greatest songs ever captured on tape. I Got a Woman was never just a hit record. It was the blueprint. It was the absolute prototype of soul music itself. It was the hidden laboratory where Ray Charles meticulously fused the divine with the deeply human, a full 5 years before What Did I Say would shatter the global map and officially crown the genre he had already quietly invented. He built the future of modern music in the shadows of a moving bus, staring into the dark, just listening to the radio. That is exactly how genres are born. not engineered in sterile studios, on the highways. If this story moved something inside you, make sure you subscribe to EuroLat Hit Parade History, because on this channel, every single song has a scar behind it. I am Francisco Moises. I'll see you next time.
I got a woman. Well, I said I got a woman way across town. She's good to me.